I guess it started. Hi, good afternoon. I guess it's going on. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? My name is Ayako. I'm an instructor of GCCA and I'm teaching Japanese art and craft. Today, I'm going to demonstrate Tsumami Zaiku, which is traditional Japanese fabric flower making. I'll give you some example. Actually, I'm wearing this today. This one, can you see very well? But also, like those, more examples. I don't know if I can show you very well. こんな感じ? How's that? Can you see very well, everybody? Maybe you push a little bit. So, okay. So, those are that Tsumami Zaiku fabric flower making. All right, you can go back. That's it. Okay, you can go back, George. Yeah. So, Tsumami Zaiku is, as I said, traditional Japanese fabric flower making. The fabric that we are using is kimono. Kimono is probably someone already know that's traditional Japanese outfit. I show you a lot of example. First of all, I'm wearing today. That's also kimono. That's actually men's kimono or the festival kimono that we wear in summer. But there are a lot of different kind of kimono made with silk or cotton or wool, something like that. So I'm going to move a little bit. So it's going to be busy a little bit. Bear with me. Okay. So I don't have so many kimono, but I have a couple of kimono that I got from my mother, which she wore when she was young. So first of all, let me show you some example. Children's kimono is made silk like this. I don't know if you can see very well. So there's a lot of nice motif like a good luck or long life. Wear like this. So this is one example of children's kimono for celebration. So maybe in the future, I'm going to use this one for Tsumami Zaiku. You see, or maybe use for Watoshi book, Japanese binding, book binding. This is summer kimono made with cotton. I bought this one when I was junior high school. It's long. So, like those, same thing. So I don't know if you can see that motif. It's like some wax resist dyeing stuff. This is made with cotton. Okay. So another thing, which is really good one. So, okay, that's quite long. I can show you very well. So this is called furisode. Wow, look at that. So that's a long sleeves, which means young lady is gonna wear that. So I'm not supposed to wear that anymore because I'm married. So only if you saw some ladies, Japanese lady who's wearing such a long sleeve, that means she's single, young. So this is a good fabric to use Tsumami Zaiku, but probably I won't use this one. Maybe after 100 or 200 years, somebody's gonna use it. Okay. I'm gonna fold later. Nice. This is very suitable fabric for Tsumami Zaiku, which my mom gave it to me when I moved to foreign country. Foreign country means here in the United States. So that's more really nice visiting friend or party kimono. I haven't wear for a long time. So, but you can see the fabrics design like this. You see? Okay. So even inside has some kind of a patterns. And we can use this part for Tsumami Zaiku. Again, I won't use this particular piece. Somebody's gonna use it in the future. So, oh, you wanna see men's? Men's too? So this is so long because this is for male yukata, which is for summer. This is, in general, kimono is really comfortable, actually. It doesn't look comfortable, but it's really comfortable. So, who's that? The movie guy? Tom Cruise, the last samurai guy. Ask him if he likes it or not. I'm sure he likes it because it's really comfortable. Anyway, those are the kimono that we are using for Tsumami Zaiku. But one thing that I have to tell you about Tsumami Zaiku is actually, what do you call that? Recycling craft. We are using the leftover part of fabric. It's not the actual part. Kimono is really expensive. Kimono was expensive and still expensive. So when we make kimono, there's a leftover part. Even leftover, we don't want to throw it away. We want to use it. So that's the beginning of Tsumami Zaiku. We use leftover part of fabric to make those flower ornament. And then what they use is for like a kanzashi, which means, what do you call that? Hairpin, or the ornamental comb, or amulet. This is contemporary amulet, I bought it, but the old days people made it by their own. I made it when I was high school. So anyway, so that's the old days story. So I show you some how they used Tsumami Zaiku in the old days. So this is the book I bought over 20 years ago. So this is like a mid 1800. So actually, the photographer was Westerners. So they captured the scene of ordinary Japanese life around the mid 1800. So let me show you some how they used Tsumami Zaiku. Here you go. Can you see very well? The lady in kanzashi. Here, this is Tsumami Zaiku. Okay, but also, here you go. Ish. So the girl, the shorter girls, the head, that's Tsumami Zaiku too. Sorry, it's so far away, but that's probably how they use Tsumami Zaiku. Kanzashi with Tsumami Zaiku. I saw a bunch of stuff in the internet too, but let's forget about it. Anyway, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit about this book. That some interesting thing that in Japan we closed country from 1600 to mid 1800 with political reason. It's not coronavirus or anything. Okay, so after Japan opened the country, outsider really are curious about what's going on in the small little island. So the Westerners visited a lot, and those photographers, and then they captured the ordinary life scene of Japan. It's a really nice book. So if you are interested in seeing all the pictures, this is a good book. Okay. not only just the Tsumami Zaiku example. You can see a lot of costume or how people live over there. It's really nice. So now, we are living in the contemporary life. How we use Tsumami Zaiku. It's like this, brooch or hair, anything accessory. Or I do myself. Use like this purse. Or like little bitty pouch. Even like a shoulder bag. Use Tsumami Zaiku like this. Okay? Also, there are so many ideas that you can use Tsumami Zaiku. Bookmark, because I read every night. It's important for me. Good part. I don't know if you heard about furoshiki. Furoshiki is wrapping fabric. That's also traditional Japanese cloth. The idea of those handbag or something, that's probably from the Westerners. Our traditional way of carrying some stuff is just a square cloth, just like a kimono fabric, like this. That's called furoshiki. So anyway, for example, when I'm going to visit some friend's house with box of chocolate or snack, I wrap those box of chocolate with furoshiki. And then you can add Tsumami Zaiku like this. So it's going to be really good presentation. Good. So another way of use of Tsumami Zaiku. That's the good one, by the way. Sorry, it's kind of tight place. So if I'm going to party with somebody to somebody's house with my wine present, so I wrapped my wine with furoshiki and then put some Tsumami Zaiku. So as a gift, that's the good way to presentation again. So if you are interested in wrapping, how to wrap furoshiki, so just let me know. Okay. So, there's one more stuff. Another idea. So, if you are tired of wearing your shoes all the time, over and over, let's go. You can put the Tsumami Zaiku in there. That's your new way of wearing shoes. Okay? So, there are plenty of ways of using Tsumami Zaiku. Good? All right. So, finally, let's get going to make Tsumami Zaiku. That was wrong, wasn't it? Let me sit down more traditional way that makes more posture straight. So let's do materials. As you already know, lots of fabrics, kimono fabrics, or any kind of fabrics. As I said, Tsumami Zaiku is recycling art. So you can use any kind of fabrics. You don't have to stick with kimono fabric, okay? For instance, if you have some clothes, like a blouse, skirt, shirts, something you haven't wear for a long time and sitting in a closet for a long time, why don't you bring it and then transform to Tsumami Zaiku? That's a good way to use, isn't it? But also, I saw the other day, interesting thing. So, gentleman's tie. I don't see so many guys who's wearing tie anymore. So it's a really nice silk. So if it's sitting in the closet for a long time, why don't you bring it and cut pieces and transform to Tsumami Zaiku, right? So like this. Anyway, bottom line is you can use any kind of fabric. Good. So, and then cut pieces. It's always square, so it's easy. Like this. Can you see very well? Like a 1 by 1, 1 inch by 1 by 1, or 1.5 or 2 inches. I categorize with color or size. Okay, so when you have time, just cut it. So it's fun process too. And then I used the synthetic round felt. You can get it in craft shop, or you can just cut out some round from the synthetic felt sheet, or you can cut out cardboard or poster board and then covered with fabric. That's actually the best way. Okay, well, but anyway, I use this one today. Also, you need some beads or button or beads. Also, I use those stamen. Let me see. Yeah. And so the tool. So I use toothpick to pick the glue. Having said that, glue. So I use this glue, by the way. Traditionally, Tsumami Zaiku maker, professional maker, make wheat glue or rice glue. But you know what? We have lots of nice convenience glue in the United States, so we're just going to use this one. And then I use tweezers. You don't need to use, but it's makes me easy to fold stuff. We have lots of folding action going on. And of course, scissors, clothespin. This is also optional. You don't need to use, but it's quite convenient to use, so I use it. And if you use, I use kind of actually the plastic, but if you use this wooden one, you may need wax paper between fabric and pin. You need wax paper, by the way. What else? I think, wet towel. Because we use a lot of glue with fingers, so it's really nice to have this one. Otherwise, you end up with glue all over your flower. So it's really nice to have it. I think that's all you need. Nothing really special, right? So you can probably do tomorrow if you have everything, you know. So let's get moving. So first of all, I'm going to show you some basic stuff. This style. That's called Ken Tsumami style. Ken means Japanese sword. So when you see this petal part, it's kind of sharp, like a sword. So that's why this is called sword pinching style. And yes. Okay. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that Tsumami Zaiku's Tsumami means pinching. So we have a lot of pinching action going on. Okay. Right. So let's get going. I use cotton today, by the way, as a demonstration. So first of all, you need glue a little bit because it dries so quickly. So and then I use toothpick. Can you see well? I'm gonna change that a little bit so you guys can see very well. Yoish. Can you see very well? Okay, so tiny bit of glue. Put it in the corner and then fold in half. Pinch it a little bit. Wipe my fingers. So right now it's this condition. Fold in half again. Turn. Fold in half again. Ta-da! This is a petal, sword pinching petal. And then put some glue here. Pinch. Count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It depends on fabric. Sometimes it's work right away, but sometimes it's not. Because of that, I'm going to use clothespin. and then put aside. So actually, I need 8 pieces of this. Okay. So one more time. Put a little bit glue, 4.5. So have you ever done origami folding paper? If you have, it's probably really easy. In fact, Tsumami Zaiku is really easy step, just repeating same thing over and over. So that makes me feel good. It's really therapeutic to me, but makes probably other people crazy. Okay? Glue in the tip a little bit. Not all the way, only the tip anyway. And pinch it. Count 5. You don't have to do 5, but I just do like this. Show you one more time. Pinch. 4.5. Turn. 4.5. And glue and pinch. How simple is that? Okay. Pinch. I counted in Japanese. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Anyway, actually, you can probably wait 5 minutes or so to dry. I actually already made yesterday. So I already have 8 dry one. So now, so this is the felt. Can you guys see very well? Put the glue on the felt. I actually put a lot for some reason, so it can be so stabilized very well. It takes a long time to dry if you put too glue, but I do anyway. And then I make another puddle here. So now, this is the one we made it. Sorry, it's so hard to see you guys probably. Okay. Cut here a little bit, but make sure you're not gonna cut the part it's glued. So just this is the purpose to make the bottom straight. Cut. And then put on the felt. Can you guys see? Okay. So I was just focused on it. I didn't pay attention if you guys really can see very well or not. So put the glue. Put on the side. One more time. Cut here. Ish. See. Four. 6. Seven. Eight. Then I'm gonna change a little, push a little bit to make a little bit fat petals. Okay, so it's almost done. And then in the middle, you can put your favorite beads or something, right? Okay, so it's still wet. So you probably wait, can you see, until it's completely dry? Couple hours, I guess. And then after it's completely dry, you can add those pin or clip. And then, become like this. It's ready to use. Good? How simple is that? So that was ken tsunami, which means sword pinching style. Tsumami Zaiku. Okay? Now, I'm going to put this one aside somewhere. Now, I'm going to try this style. Can you see very well? It's just, I'm not good at the point. So this is called maru tsumami. Maru means round. So round pinching style. Compared to the last one, which is sharp petal, this is round. So this is round pinching style. Let's make this one. Okay. ですね。Okay. So you might need 6 pieces of fabric like this. The beginning is always same. The glue, pinch it, make it triangle. Can you see very well? And then fold in half. Right now it's this position. And now it's a little different. Open up both sides. And then bring it to me. So this is round. Okay. And then glue here. And then pinch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's still not ready. So use that clothespin. My cat is meow meow. Okay, one more time. Pinch. Fold in half again. And then now, open up. Make round pinching style. pinch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So anyway, so that's a little different, but so similar process, right? So again, I actually have already made those pieces I made yesterday. So I just cut it, glue here first, a lot. Cut bottom a little bit. Yeah. So it's nice to use a more sharp scissors so it can cut very well. Anyway, 1. Cut. 2. 4. 5. 6. Okay. Then I use a little bit to push it, bottom a little bit, to make it fat petals. And then you can finally put the beads or something in the middle. Or you can use those stamens, you know. Actually, I show you how to make it. So get a couple of loose one. Can you see? There we go. Black is not a good idea, isn't it? So several. Bend it in half. And then put the glue around the neck. I use a thread to tie down and then wait until it's completely dry, which is this one, and then cut here. And then you can put in the middle. It was a little bit too long, but wait until completely dry, and then you can put those pin or clip or something like that. So that's maru tsumami. And then we did ken tsumami. So actually, that's all you need to know in order to make Tsumami Zaiku. This is really the basic one, 2 of them. Rest of them are just a different number of petals or arrangement. So if you have a more number of ken tsumami, sword pinching style, it could be like this, right? So how easy is that? I'm sure everybody can do it easily. It was really difficult to see from the monitor, but it's really easy. Everybody, I'm sure, I have to tell you, everybody can do it. All right? So, and if you are interested in, you can join me. I am going to teach Tsumami Zaiku class in August 22nd. So if you're interested in, again, join me. But or person, if you're interested in Japanese art, it's gonna be fun workshop too. Okay, so it's probably time to go now. Thank you for watching, and probably I'll see you at the workshop. Thank you. Have a good day. Yes.